It's a fast-paced world as far as technology is concerned. We all now rely on technology for communication and interaction. Technology surrounds us. It's in our homes, in our communities, and in our schools. The children we teach are digital natives. They are growing up in this advanced technological age, and through digital innovation, their world will continue to rely on technology. In schools, we need to equip students to develop their creativity and problem-solving skills to prepare them for this ever-changing and increasingly innovative environment. The Australian curriculum outlines the teaching of information and communication technology as one of the general capabilities. They say that students develop ICT capability as they learn to use ICT effectively and appropriately to access, create and communicate information and ideas, to solve problems and work collaboratively in all learning areas at school and in their lives beyond. The curriculum sees ICT as involving students learning to make the most of the digital technologies available to them, adapting to new ways of doing things as technologies evolve. Across the primary years, students will learn to use ICT for many different tasks, including accessing information, creating, problem-solving, communication and reasoning. They'll learn to utilize and explore technology through independent activities and collaboration with others. In this video, we'll be focusing on 4 open-ended software programs which are available to be used to support learning in a range of activities using iPads. We're going to look at iMotion, a user-friendly and fun stop-motion app, then Doodlecast, a drawing and recording app which can be used to create presentations. Then we're going to look at Chatterpix, a fun app which allows children to create talking images, and finally, let's look at Poplet, a mind-mapping information organizing app. iMotion is a user-friendly and straightforward app and can be used effectively in kindergarten. Integrating stop-motion animation into a classroom program is a fantastic way to not only introduce your students to movie making, but to enhance many activities in English, maths, art and science. Stop-motion can be used to show patterns or sequences in maths, explore collage and images in art, and is great for storytelling. In this activity, the students are retelling the story of Stuck by Oliver Jeffers. They're using visual representations of the story and working together to produce their animation. This links well to the foundation content descriptors for English and creating literature, retelling familiar texts through images and by using digital technology. With a simple setup, using the iPad's case as a stand, the children can manipulate objects on their table to create their movie. Using iMotion is a good opportunity to develop language skills for collaboration. If children work in pairs, with one student taking on the role of photographer and one as frame setup, the students can select the appropriate frames per second to speed up or slow down their animation. iMotion can be easily set to time-lapse at regular intervals or to manual for each image capture. The movies are saved in My Movies and can be easily exported to the iPad photo library to be shared. Doodlecast is a video presentation and creativity tool. It claims to be able to record animations and images and record audio so children can explore presenting their ideas. Here, the students have been learning about places and asking questions about what makes a place special. Using Doodlecast, they were learning to draw their own special place and record their voices explaining why the place they chose was special to them. The children found Doodlecast quite difficult to use at first, and it was quite challenging. So they spent quite a lot of time exploring the app and seeing how they could get the best out of it before they started their work. They did enjoy exploring, and they were really helpful with each other, and looking at the different functions were able to explain and quite excited to share their knowledge. I'd certainly like to use Doodlecast some more in my teaching this next term, especially as the children have become more capable at using the app. Chatterpix. Now, here is an app that we certainly have enjoyed exploring these last few weeks. It's fun, it's easy to use, and it's fantastic for kindergarten. It couldn't be easier to take a picture, draw a line and record your audio to make your picture come alive. But don't be fooled by its simplicity. It's a fantastic resource and there's so many ways it could be used to engage the students. In this example, we've been following on with our work about places, and for this activity the children were asked to select their favourite place and special place at school that they like to play. We took the iPads out as a group and we took turns to take photographs of our special place and record the audio explaining why it was special to us. Have a look.
The slide, because I get to climb up the ropes. Can I get to slide down the slide?
The school playgrounds are my favourite place in the school. So inside my classroom.
Poplet is another user-friendly app which doesn't take long for the children to work out how to use software. In this example, the students are recording information about silkworms, following on from reading groups where they read an information text explaining the life cycles and characteristics of silkworms. The children are currently using the Super 6 reading strategies for comprehension, and in this activity they were summarising what they had read. This links well to the literacy descriptions of interpreting, analysing and evaluating, where children are using comprehension strategies to understand and discuss. The children had some prior understanding of the concept of mind maps, and we often in reading groups display our ideas and thinking around an information text in this way, perhaps on the whiteboard. So using Poplet was a great way for the children to start displaying their own ideas and sharing their connections and their thoughts. This video has explored these 4 apps with a focus on how they could be used in literacy. This was beneficial to me as I wanted to focus on integrating technology into my literacy and reading group activities. The apps could certainly be adapted for other subjects, and the research carried out in the making of this video has led to many further ideas. There's lots of great suggestions out there to help enrich and extend our students' learning around digital technologies. In making this video, I found scootle.com.au, provided by Education Services Australia, to be a very valuable resource as a teacher to help focus in on those technological links in my programme and to suggest many other ideas. I've also thoroughly enjoyed learning to use iMovie. Thank you for watching.